An Iowa native, an iconic symbol.
Well, guess who the most popular painter was of the 20th century? Grant Wood.
Grant Wood depicted life in the Midwest through paintings, perhaps his most famous, American Gothic. In 1926, Wood painted the Cornroom murals, his year-long project not as famous, but just as important to his career and home state of Iowa.
These paintings were done in 1927 by Grant Wood, and then in 1970 they were taken down because it was being converted to senior housing. They were lowering the ceiling and they were going to destroy the walls. But they said to anyone that they could come in, if they could tear them down, if they could save the murals, because they didn't want to destroy them in the process of converting them to the apartment buildings for the seniors.
The murals were temporarily lost, but not forgotten.
They were taken down in fragments and disarray. They were trying to be saved by the hotel people, and everybody that asked anybody to come in and save them.
Phyllis Otto and her family held the three murals for 40 years, unknowingly preserving history.
Well, I was working at the bank that had charge of the building at that time. And the president of the bank said that they're going to be either destroyed or taken by someone else. And he spoke to two of us and said, if you'd like to have them, go down and get them. So we went to my husband's store and borrowed a paint scraper and a ladder. And she and I got those segments. And it was really pretty easy. They came off the wall pretty easy, and we were so proud of them. And I kept them and put them aside and thought, someday I'll have them restored. I'm so glad I didn't, because this gentleman has done such a beautiful job of restoring them. I'm so proud to see them.
After hearing about the Council Bluffs Art Council's plans to restore and display the Cornroom murals, Otto felt she could help.
Dick Miller came up and viewed them. I unrolled them for him. Actually, they weren't rolled up, they were just folded. So that probably was good because they didn't crack or anything. And he said, yes, we can use those. And that gives us great pleasure.
Today, the pieces are displayed at the Pottawatomie County Courthouse.
The courthouse was chosen because looking at the walls were extremely, almost identical to the walls in the cornroom. The length and the width and everything. It was just ironic how they were. But of course, looking at them, and after restoration, we told Pottawatomie County Courthouse and the Board of Supervisors, and they were just enthusiastic about having something here, especially like Grant Wood.
25 known pieces of the Cornroom mural have been identified. The Council Bluffs Art Council has recovered 11 of those pieces. Their ultimate goal, to obtain all the pieces of the mural and restore the complete painting for display.
And we feel honored that he was here, and that we are preserving a part of his legacy.
Reporting for Council Bluffs News, Becca Ray.